Okay. NASCAR Sprint Cup Series race, who made it and who didn't. Those four drivers are Clint Bowyer, Jimmy Johnson, Jamie McMurray, and Paul Menard. Also on Austin Thurlett, he did suffer a compression fracture in his back and is doing okay. Your winner last week of the NASCAR Xfinity Series race was Regan Smith. Tony Stewart announced his retirement earlier this week, or last week. So, on Facebook at Pit Stop Corner, what was your favorite memory of Tony Stewart? And you can vote at pitstopcorner.com, or I'm sorry, at facebook.com/pitstopcorner. Also, like us on Facebook at Pit Stop Corner. Clint Bowyer signed with H. Scott Motorsports in 2016. He will be taking over the 14 in 2017. Danica Patrick announced a new contract with Nature's Bakery. Elliott Sadler signed with JR Motorsports. And probably one of the best NASCAR finishes ever was Ricky Craven and Kurt Busch. Okay. So, now we are going to talk about something that really gets me mad, and it's NASCAR BS. Some drivers pretty much don't get penalized, and actually some drivers don't even get a caution flag. The top 100 paint schemes of all time: Kyle Busch, Crispy M&Ms, Jeff Burton, XI Batteries, Ford, Jerry Nadeau, Cartoon Network, Ford, Dave Blaney, First Tennessee, Ford, Casey Atwood, Sirius XM Radio and Pop and Rock Edition, number 95, Boris Said, Federated Auto Parts, Ford, Cole Trickle, Mellow Yellow Chevy from the movie Days of Thunder. And by the way, Days of Thunder is actually one of my favorite movies of all time. Reed Sorensen, the Metcalf Dodge. And this guy has one of the best names ever in NASCAR history, Buckshot Jones. And obviously it's his Cheez-It Pontiac, and Kevin LePage, the Amp Energy Ford. Now we are going to take a look at some of the paint schemes for Dover. Some of the paint schemes for Dover and Jamie McMurray. Lowe's Chevrolet, which will be the Red Vest Chevy. Alsatiris Chevy. Target Plaid Chevy for Kyle Larson. State Water Heater Chevrolet for Kurt Busch. Dockside Logistics Ford for Brett Moffitt. Josh Weiss will drive the Rimlock Devlin Ford. Jeff Gordon will drive the 3M Chevrolet. Brian Blaney will drive the PPG Ford. Kyle Busch will drive the Pretty in Pink Foundation Toyota. Ricky Stenhouse will drive the Juicy Juice Chevrolet. And a pink Roush Performance Ford for Greg Biffle. A pink GoDaddy car for Danica Patrick. Lowe's Food Ford for Sam Hornish. The Advocare Pink for Trevor Bain. Detroit Genuine Parts Ford. And the All-Day Breakfast Car for Jamie McMurray. In the Xfinity Series, Darrell Wallace Jr. will drive the Ford EcoBoost Ford, pink. Regan Smith will drive the Dale's Pale Ale Chevrolet. Blake Cook will drive the Leaf Filter Chevrolet, and it is pink. Eric Jones will drive the Skylanders GameStop Toyota. And Kyle Busch will drive the Monster Energy Pink Toyota. And your stand-ins for the NASCAR Xfinity Series as of right now, here's your top 10. Chris Buescher, Chase Elliott, Regan Smith, Ty Dillon, Elliott Sadler, Darrell Wallace Jr., Daniel Suarez, Brian Scott, Brendan Gaughan, and Ryan Reed. And your top 16 in NASCAR Sprint Cup. Matt Kenseth, Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, Carl Edwards, Martin Truex Jr., Kurt Busch, Jeff Gordon, Brad Keselowski, Kyle Busch, Ryan Newman, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Kevin Harvick. Jamie McMurray was eliminated, Jimmy Johnson was eliminated, Paul Menard, and Clint Bowyer. John West Townley won the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, or NASCAR Camping World Truck Series race. Austin Thurlight took a hard hit into the wall. Austin Thurl was airlifted to a Las Vegas hospital. He had suffered a compression fracture in his neck. Says he is expected to race again this season, suffering a compression fracture in his lower back after hitting the wall head-on during a NASCAR Camping World Truck Series race Saturday night at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. He did climb out of the car under his own power, but laid down. And that'll do it for this week's episode of Pit Stop Corner. Remember to like us on Facebook and share your favorite memory of Tony Stewart. You can also share your favorite memory of Jeff Gordon. That'll do it for this week's episode of Pit Stop Corner. Good night, everybody. This has been Pit Stop Corner with Jeremy O'Berty. And this obvious KBM announced changes crew chief lineup. Francis will make his debut in the October 24th run-in of the Fred's 250. Good night, everybody.